Well, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, you folks everywhere in the world. Today I wanted to give you a quick video just explaining how you actually buy and sell your cryptocurrencies now that you've got your crypto set up on Binance. So to get started, I will share my screen and we will go through a couple of transactions. So the first thing we're going to do is, you guys, of course, you log into your Bitcoin account, and I have an account up here that I could use for a demo, and there's a various number of coins that you see on the screen. So from here, once you get your coins, most people probably have the basic Bitcoins that we have at the bottom, or Litecoin, some of the major coins you'll have deposited in your account. So to get started, really simple. We simply go over to this word exchange on the top left-hand corner, click on the word basic, and that's going to launch us into the trading area for Binance. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that we're dealing with trading pairs. Now, if you'll notice here on the left-hand side of the screen, the default is Bitcoin to USDT, which means tether. US dollar tethered is the coin. And it's just a way of, we call it a stable coin. And there's more videos on that you can check out about stable coins. So when you want to sell your Bitcoin back to, say, a US dollar denominated coin, then you would use things like USDT, or there's a couple others out there. There's TUSD and a few others, which I'll show you shortly. So the first thing you need to do is you first determine what do you want to do. If you have some Bitcoin in your account and you'd like to maybe buy another coin. And today we're going to use an example of, I want to buy some XRP, known as Ripple. So to do that, I go over to the right-hand side of the screen. Now you'll notice over here, we've got these little white boxes. The first one is the different coins. BNB means the Binance coin. So if I click on Binance coin, then up comes a list of all the different coins that I can trade directly from Binance into, or vice versa. The one that's more important to you right now is the BTC one. So these are all the trading pairs that you can do with Bitcoin, which are virtually unlimited. So an easy way to do this particular transaction is, we said we wanted to take our Bitcoin and buy some XRP Ripple. We go into this search box right here, and we simply type in XRP. And when we do, oops, apologies. For some reason it did something incorrect there. So we click on XRP, and then down below up comes this trading pair, XRP to Bitcoin. Now, in order for us to make the purchase on this, we have to click on XRP to Bitcoin first. That will refresh the screen. And now you look over to the left-hand side and you'll see XRP to Bitcoin. You must have this trading pair up in order to achieve this. Now, one of the things that I really like about this screen is that you can check the prices right here immediately. The last price it traded at in Bitcoin value is this big, 4 zeros and then 5155. But in approximate US dollar amount, it's trading at about 44 cents. So that gives you a US equivalent. And then in the middle of the screen, you'll see the graph of what's happening in the marketplace. Now I've got it defaulted to a one-day chart, and you can change that one-day chart to an hourly chart. For example, I can take it out to a 6-hour chart. So you see the activity over 6 hours. And you can even bring it down into a minute chart, like a 5-minute chart, for example. So there's a lot of tools there that you can use. Now, on the left-hand side of the screen, you notice we got a bunch of red numbers over here and a lot of green numbers. What this is the actual market. And all of the bids you see are, I shouldn't say bids, ask is the correct word, in red. These are people that already own Ripple, and they're saying, hey, if you want, I'll sell my Ripple at these prices. And you notice they start at, say, 5156, and they go 5168, 5173. So it's in chronological order. Now, down here in the green, you'll notice there's a whole bunch of bids. People say, no, I'm not going to pay those prices. I'll buy those Ripple coins for, say, 5154. Well, the bid or the ask is 5156, so you've got a spread about 0.002 cents, and this is constantly changing all the time. Now, so this is the bid and the ask that you see going on in the market. Over on the right-hand side, you're going to see trade history. And these, you'll see, are the actual trades that are taking place as we speak. And the red means that somebody hit the ask, and the green means somebody hit the bid. And that gives you an idea of what's happening in the marketplace. In the middle of the screen, this is where we can execute our trades. This is where we can buy our Ripple, and over here is where we can sell our Ripple or XRP. So we have a little bit of Bitcoin here, and as I said today, we wanted to buy we got some Bitcoin, a little bit, and we want to buy some Ripple. So there's two ways that we can buy. The easiest way to buy is simply click on a market order. And let's say we want to buy, say 20 Ripple coins. If we click on 20 Ripple coins at market price and we click the buy button, it will go in and hit this ask, whatever it's at. It's going to automatically fill. So that's what we're going to do first. So we're going to do a market order, and we're going to click on the buy button. And as we hit the buy button, watch what happens over here on the top right-hand corner of the screen. You're going to see the trade execute in real time. So here we go. Market order created. Boom. And if we scroll down, these are open orders that haven't been filled yet, but if we go down to order history, there it is. Ripple was purchased, there was the price we paid, and there's how many coins we bought, and the order was filled. Whereas these orders are open orders, and they're market orders where people are saying, look, and I'll explain that here in a second. So the next step we're going to take here is how to place a limit order. So again, we want to take some Bitcoin and we want to buy some XRP Ripple, and that's the trading pair that we're in. And so we simply scroll down. We have this much Bitcoin to spend in our wallet, and so we're going to create a limit order. Now what a limit order is that we are trying to pick up the coin cheaper than market price. So we look at what's happening in the market. Right now it's kind of trending up. You can see the up arrow. Now it's even, so it went black. Now it's trending down, so it went red. So we look at the market activity, and we look over here at the trade history, and then we say, well, okay, people are putting in bids at 51.46 down to 51.40. You know what? I don't want to pay 51.51. I want to come in, and I want to set my price at, say, 51.48. And I want to buy, say, 20 coins. And that's going to take this much BTC out of my wallet if the trade happens. So when I click on buy this time, the order will get created, but it won't necessarily get filled. In fact, there it is as an open order. See, it says, I want Ripple, I want to buy it, this is the price I want to pay. Boom. Just now it got executed. Somebody came and took my bid. So there's my purchase. I bought another 20 coins at this price. You notice when I hit the market order, it came in at 5152, but when I set it at 5148, I got it cheaper. So if you're patient, sometimes you can get it below market price. So that's basically how to buy cryptocurrency through Binance. You can do many trading pairs. So while I'm here, I'm going to show you, we were in the Bitcoin trading pairs here. And when you leave this search button empty, on the right-hand side, look at all the trading pairs and scroll down forever. There's probably over, I don't know, 1,000 coins that you could buy. Now, I'm not recommending that. I always recommend, buying the top cryptos. In fact, the top 3, 4, 5 coins is what I personally recommend, up to the top 40. I don't like getting into the junk coins. Now, another option, let's say you had, say, Ripple, and you say, gosh, if that price goes up to a certain dollar amount, I'd like to sell it. Okay, but if we sell it, I don't think I want to sell it back into another crypto coin. I think market's going to come down, so I want to sell it maybe into a stable coin. Over on the right-hand side here, you'll see this TUSD. If I click this down arrow, there's a list of all of the stable coins that are available. The two that I like the most is TUSD and USDT. USDT has the most liquidity and the most choices. So for example, if I click on USDT and then now I'm into that trading pair, but I want to match it up to Ripple. So I come down and I type in Ripple. This is the trading pair of Ripple to USDT. When I click on this, it automatically changes, so I'm in the right trading pair. Now, let's say I wanted to sell some Ripple and I wanted to get out now. In that case, what I would do is I'd click on market order because I want to hit the market and I want to sell X amount of coins. So let's say I wanted to sell 5 Ripple coins. I want to get rid of them now. I just simply have the market price, hit 5, and I click on sell, and you're going to see this trade execute in the right-hand corner in real time. Here we go. Oop, order filled. Total value must be at least 10 coins, which makes sense because that's a pretty small amount. So let's put in 10 coins. And if I click sell, boom, order failed. Okay, let me just check. Maybe I have to check, see what my open orders are. No, I'm okay there. All right, let me just maybe increase the price to 15. So I want to sell 15 Ripple into the USDT Tether coin, and we're going to do it at market. So I click on sell, and for some reason, I'm not sure why. However, let's look at another option. Let's say I wanted to sell at a specified price. Let's say the market right now is trading around 43, 44 cents, but I believe that Ripple is going to go up to, say, around 90 cents and beyond. So I'm willing to sell some if it gets up there. This is where I can set in a limit sell order. Here's how I do it. First, I look at the balance of coin I own. I got 853 Ripple coins in this account. So I click on the limit button, and from there, I go over here and I say, okay, I'm going to put in a price of, say, 0.90, which is 90 cents. Remember, it's trading at around 44 cents. If it reaches 90 cents, you can take, I can sell all of my coin, 858, or I could sell half my coins or a different amount. I could even choose a percentage. So I could say, well, you can take 25% of my coins. So that's about 214 coins. And I would receive in US dollars about $193.05 in USDT Tether. So if I click sell, this is going to set a limit order. It's been created, and now you're going to see it in your open orders that it's sitting there. If the price of Ripple goes up to $90, they will take that order out. So that's how you set your limits in. And you can do the same on a limit buy. So now we're using USDT, and we want to buy Ripple, but we don't want to pay 44 cents. We want put it, I call it a stink bid. We want to buy it at 35 cents. And I'll tell you what, at 35 cents, I'll buy a whole bunch of them. So I'm going to put a buy order for 550 coins at 35 cents. So I put in this order, just got executed. Now it's in the open orders. So if the price of Ripple were to suddenly drop down to 35 cents, then this would take me out. I would actually purchase those coins. So that's how doing a limit buy order and a limit sell order. So we'll get into stop loss orders on another video, or stop limit orders, but these are the basics I wanted to start with today. So really the key here is make sure you're in the right trading pair, and then you can execute your order. That's probably the two most important things. At the bottom of the screen, you can always see your open orders, and in the last 24 hours, your closed orders. By the way, at the very top of the screen, you also can see them here. We can go to orders, click on open orders, and then all of your open orders show up here. You can click on orders, order history, and there's the history of all the buys and sells. And you can look at different date ranges which of these purchased. You can actually choose a coin. So you can say, hey, I just want to look at what I purchased in Ripple. So just XRP. Hit the search button, and there's all the Ripple buys and sells that you see. So you can really, get a lot of deep detail in here. And you can look at the complete order history as well. So that gives you a lot of tools for you to manage. You can also look at your trade history as well. And this is all of the trades, buy and sells. So at the end of the day, when you want to bring funds in, you click on funds and you click on deposits and you get your receiving codes. If and when you want to withdraw your funds, you simply click on funds and click on withdrawals, choose the coin you want to withdraw, and then enter in the receiving codes. So we'll get into videos on that as well. So I hope that explains everything for you today to help you get started, and we look forward to you on the upside. Take care. Bye-bye.